Hey Chelsea crew! Ready for another awesome video full of hot Chelsea news? First of all, subscribe to the channel and drop that like to show the strength of our fan base. We're in this passion for Chelsea together. It appears increasingly unlikely that Chelsea will allow João Felix to leave the club in January, despite the challenges the Portuguese international has faced in securing a regular spot in the starting 11. Fabrizio Romano has reported that the Blues are likely to retain Felix until at least the end of the season, as they have no immediate plans to cash in on his services. Having signed the 23-year-old forward to a long-term deal just 4 months ago, Chelsea is still holding on to their investment, even though Felix has started only 2 league games this season. According to Romano, João agreed to a permanent deal 4 months ago, and I don't see Chelsea changing their position on João in January. At the moment, the situation is completely calm. With his long-term commitment to the club still intact, Chelsea appear determined to give him the chance to prove his worth. Despite the speculation surrounding his future, Felix has remained at Stamford Bridge, where he is expected to be given the opportunity to rediscover his form. Chelsea's attack has been a point of concern this season due to a lack of depth, and they will be hoping that Felix can step up to fill that gap in the second half of the campaign. With Mykhailo Mudryk potentially facing a lengthy suspension, there may be a golden opportunity for Felix to cement a more prominent role in the first team. While his playing time has been limited thus far, his previous performances have shown flashes of his potential, and the club could be hoping that with a run of games, he could finally hit top form. Felix's versatility is one of his standout attributes, as he is capable of playing in various positions across the attack. This adaptability gives Chelsea the flexibility to utilize him in different tactical setups and provides a significant option for manager Enzo Maresca. His creativity and ability to contribute with both goals and assists could be exactly what Chelsea needs to revamp their offensive play. As the Blues continue their push for the title, sitting in third place in the league, the club will need all their attacking players to be at their best. Felix's qualities could help propel Chelsea forward, particularly in tight matches where his technical ability can make all the difference. As the second half of the season approaches, the pressure will be on Felix to show that he can be a key player for Chelsea moving forward. If he can regain his confidence and form, he could be a game-changer for the team, helping them compete for domestic and European honours. The potential is there, and Chelsea will be hoping that he can finally deliver on the promise that made him one of the most sought-after young talents in Europe when he arrived at Stamford Bridge. Given his technical skills, vision, and ability to break down defences, he could be the spark that the team needs to overcome their struggles in attack. The next few months could define João Felix's future at Chelsea. With the club desperate to secure a consistent and reliable goalscorer in their ranks, the pressure will be on him to step up and prove his worth. If he manages to regain his form and become a key player in Chelsea's campaign, the club could have found a valuable asset for years to come. However, if he struggles to make an impact, the situation could change, and his future at the club could be reconsidered. For now, Chelsea will be hoping that Felix can rise to the occasion and help them push towards the top of the table. His journey at Stamford Bridge is far from over, and the next few weeks could be crucial in determining the role he plays in the club's success. Once a beacon of fluid, attacking football, Chelsea's game has inexplicably descended into a shadow of its former self. What was once a team that dazzled with quick passes, relentless energy, and dynamic attacking play now appears stagnant, lacking the spark that once made them one of the most thrilling teams in Europe. The team's recent performances have shown little resemblance to the vibrant, free-flowing football that marked their rise to prominence. The death of Chelsea's once exhilarating brand of football is evident with every misplaced pass and every sluggish attack that fails to generate any real threat. How did a team that once had fans on the edge of their seats become so disjointed and uninspired? Under the current regime, Chelsea seems to have lost its identity. Where players once thrived in a high-energy system that saw them relentlessly press forward, there is now only confusion and hesitation in their attacking play. The midfield, once a creative hub for transition, now lacks the drive and precision needed to control matches. The attacking trio, which was once feared across Europe, has become a mere shadow of itself, unable to link up effectively or make the incisive runs that made them such a potent force. In fact, Chelsea now appear to be struggling to break down even the most basic of defences, something that once came naturally to them. This decline raises troubling questions about the club's future. The death of Chelsea's signature attacking style is not just a temporary blip, it's a reflection of deeper issues within the team. Without a clear, cohesive identity and the fluidity that once defined them, the Blues are in danger of fading into mediocrity. As the season progresses, Chelsea must look within to reignite the passion, intensity, and technical brilliance that once made them one of the most exciting teams in football. If not, they risk becoming a pale imitation of their former self, with no clear path forward in sight. As Chelsea continue to struggle with their identity on the pitch, questions are beginning to surface about the long-term direction of the club. Once renowned for their fast-paced, attacking style, the Blues are now facing a crisis of confidence, with key players failing to find form and a lack of cohesion in their approach. The club's tactical blueprint, once praised for its fluidity and intensity, now feels outdated and disjointed. With the squad's potential seemingly untapped, there's growing uncertainty surrounding the leadership and vision within the club. If Chelsea can't rediscover the passion and fluidity that once made them so formidable, they risk losing their place among Europe's elite, slipping further into mediocrity without a clear path to redemption. The question remains, can they revive their former glory, or is the death of their exciting football a sign of something more permanent? Let's strengthen this connection. Before we proceed, please show your support by liking the video and clicking the notification bell on the channel so you don't miss any exclusive Chelsea news. Let's continue our exciting journey. As Chelsea fans watch their team struggle, the question on everyone's mind is, what has happened to the once feared Blues? The fast, fluid football that used to captivate Stamford Bridge now feels like a distant memory, replaced by a disjointed, hesitant style of play. With key players failing to find their best form, and the team struggling to impose itself in matches, the Chelsea faithful are left wondering if the club can ever return to the heights it once reached. Are we witnessing a temporary dip, or has the death of Chelsea's exhilarating brand of football become a permanent shift? It's time for the fans to voice their opinions. Can this team turn things around, or is it too late to revive what made Chelsea so formidable? The frustration among supporters is palpable, with many questioning the direction the club is headed. Fans are wondering whether the current management and leadership have the ability to restore Chelsea's identity, or if the club is in the midst of an irreversible decline. Should the club make drastic changes, or is there still hope for the current squad to come together and rediscover the passion that made them champions? The question is more pressing than ever: how long will Chelsea fans be willing to accept mediocrity before demanding real change? The next few weeks could determine the club's future, and the fans' voices will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping what comes next. At this pivotal moment, the Chelsea supporters hold the power to demand answers. They have witnessed the rise and fall of this great club, and now they must decide what the next chapter will look like. Is the current slump just a bump in the road, or is it the beginning of a deeper crisis? With the future uncertain, Chelsea fans have a choice: will they rally behind the team and believe that the glory days are still possible, or will they push for a new direction, demanding change at the highest levels? The clock is ticking, and Chelsea's loyal supporters have a crucial role to play in determining the club's future. Don't miss out on daily Chelsea news. Subscribe and give us a like to keep receiving exclusive updates. Share your opinion in the comments. Your contribution is essential for Chelsea. See you in the next video.